What is the speed limit on Arctic ice roads? Have you ever wondered how communities in the polar regions navigate their icy landscapes? One fascinating aspect is the Arctic ice roads. These temporary routes are formed over frozen lakes, rivers, or sea ice. They play a vital role in connecting remote communities during the winter months. But what about the speed limits on these unique roads? The speed limits on Arctic ice roads are set with safety in mind. Generally, these limits range from about 10 to 35 kilometers per hour, which is equivalent to 6 to 22 miles per hour. However, many commonly enforced limits hover around 15 miles per hour or 24 kilometers per hour. Why are these limits so low? It all comes down to the behavior of ice under load. When a vehicle travels over the ice, it creates waves and flexural stresses beneath the surface. If a vehicle goes too fast, these waves can grow larger, leading to cracks or even breakthrough failures in the ice. By keeping speeds low, the size of these waves is minimized, which helps maintain the integrity of the ice and ensures safe travel. The specific speed limit can vary based on the thickness and quality of the ice, as well as the weight of the vehicle. For instance, on thinner or more fragile sections of ice, speed limits may drop to as low as 15 kilometers per hour or about 9 miles per hour. On thicker and more robust ice, speed limits might be slightly higher, but they rarely exceed 35 kilometers per hour or 22 miles per hour. In addition to speed limits, weight limits are also strictly regulated based on ice thickness. The ice must be at least 29 inches thick before it can safely support traffic. Thicker ice allows for heavier loads and potentially slightly higher speed limits. Traveling on Arctic ice roads requires careful attention. Drivers need to be cautious, as the combination of low temperatures, remote locations, and lack of cell service can make breakdowns or accidents dangerous. These low speeds are essential for maintaining the safety and longevity of the roads throughout the winter season. So, the typical speed limit on Arctic ice roads is about 15 miles per hour, or 24 kilometers per hour, with variations depending on ice conditions and vehicle weight. These limits are vital for protecting the fragile infrastructure that supports communities and industries in the Arctic.